Brace yourself because Power Book 4, Force Season 3 is about to explode right from the very first episode. The tension, the betrayals, and the chaos are all escalating, and this trailer gives us a terrifying glimpse of what's coming. Tommy Egan is back, bloodied but unbroken, and the streets of Chicago are about to tremble under his wrath. But this time, the game is bigger, the enemies are deadlier, and the stakes have never been higher. Every ally counts, every betrayal stings harder, and every plan could be the difference between survival and destruction. And the biggest shocker? Tariq Street. Patrick is back in the mix, stepping into a world that's already burning with chaos, ready to tip the scales in ways no one could have imagined. So, what exactly is going to happen when Tommy and Tariq finally reunite? Who will survive? Who will fall? And who will betray? Let's break down everything the trailer teases and predict what the first episode of this final season has in store. The first moments of Power Book 4. Force Season 3 will thrust us immediately into the fallout of the explosive Season 2 finale. There's no time jump, no breathing room. Tommy Egan is back on the streets, fueled by rage and an unrelenting thirst for power. We saw him at his breaking point last season when Miguel Garcia kidnapped his sister, Maria, pushing Tommy into a fury the likes of which the streets of Chicago have never witnessed. That anger wasn't just about revenge. It was a declaration that Tommy isn't someone you cross lightly. The trailer teases that same raw energy, showing glimpses of Tommy preparing for the battles ahead, guns loaded, strategies forming in his mind even as the chaos unfolds around him. And yet, there's something different this time. We see Tommy confronting Miguel in ways we didn't expect. In the teaser, Maria is holding a gun, and Miguel is trapped, hinting at a shocking alliance that could turn the tides in Tommy's favor. Will Miguel, once Tommy's fiercest enemy, now become an unexpected ally? The trailer leaves us questioning loyalties, promising twists that only the Power universe could deliver. But Tommy's challenges don't stop with Miguel. Claudia Flynn and Mirkovich, two of the most dangerous adversaries he's faced, are set to make their move immediately. Even after Tommy's attempts to lock them away and punish them for their past transgressions, the trailer shows them emerging from prison, plotting, healing, and preparing to strike back. Claudia, still recovering from her stab wound, looks more determined than ever, while Mirkovich aligns with King Kilo, ready to wage war on CBI and anyone standing in their way. It's clear from the trailer that Tommy's enemies are numerous, calculated, and ruthless, each carrying their own vendetta, and each willing to do whatever it takes to bring him down. Amid all this danger, the trailer also hints at Tommy's loyal side finally regrouping. Diamond, who's been by his side since the very beginning, is shown reuniting with Tommy, ready to rebuild CBI's power from the ground up. D-Max appears armed and determined, signaling that Tommy's forces are back, but even stronger than before. The teaser doesn't shy away from showing the tension between past betrayals and new alliances, emphasizing that this season, Tommy has to stay sharper than ever because the rats in his midst are just as dangerous as the enemies outside. Vic, who has secretly been working with the FBI, might have a temporary reprieve, but Shanti and Jard's deceit is more subtle and sinister, threatening to unravel everything Tommy builds from within. And just when it feels like Tommy is surrounded and outnumbered, the trailer drops the biggest shocker. Tariq Street. Patrick is back. In the final moments, we see the promise of an alliance that could change the entire game. The hints are clear. Tommy calls for help, Tariq answers, and the reunion is set to ignite the Chicago underworld like never before. The trailer teases chaos, revenge, and power struggles, but it also sets the stage for one of the most electrifying first episodes in Power history. Every shot, every line, every hint of violence and strategy builds anticipation, leaving fans on the edge of their seats, eager to see who will survive, who will dominate, and how far Tommy and Tariq will go to reclaim their empire. As the first episode of Power Book 4, Force Season 3 unfolds, the streets of Chicago are set to become a war zone, and Tommy Egan is right at the center of it. The trailer teases a city trembling under the weight of multiple power struggles, and Tommy has no room to breathe. Miguel Garcia's unexpected alliance is just the tip of the iceberg. He may be standing by Tommy for now, but the tension in their interactions promises constant unpredictability. Will Miguel remain loyal, or will old grudges resurface when the stakes are highest? Meanwhile, Claudia Flynn's return from prison is anything but subtle. The trailer hints at her calculating every step, using her injuries as camouflage while plotting the perfect opportunity to strike. She's smarter, sharper, and hungrier than ever, and with Mirkovich by her side, their combined vengeance could spell disaster for Tommy's empire. And then there's King Kilo emerging from prison with a vendetta that's personal and violent. The trailer gives us fleeting glimpses of his intense focus, revealing that his mission isn't just to destroy Tommy, but to dismantle CBI entirely. These three enemies together form a deadly alliance that could rival anything Tommy has faced, and the trailer makes it clear that the first episode will be a masterclass in suspense, tension, and relentless danger. Amid this chaos, Tommy's side also starts taking shape in dramatic ways. Diamond is back in the mix, loyal and fierce, ready to rebuild what Tommy nearly lost. D-Max is stepping into a leadership role, showing that the soldiers under Tommy's command are more than capable of holding the line against overwhelming threats. The teaser hints at action sequences, raids, and calculated strikes that suggest Tommy and his team are ready to fight tooth and nail to maintain control, even as betrayal lurks around every corner. Speaking of betrayal, Vic's storyline promises to keep fans guessing. The trailer shows moments of apparent vulnerability and danger, but the subtle cues indicate he's still playing both sides, keeping Tommy guessing and forcing him to stay one step ahead. And Shanti and Jard, their deception appears more sinister than ever, carefully hiding their true intentions while pretending to aid Tommy. The suspense builds as the trailer teases the possibility of internal collapse, highlighting that Tommy's greatest threats might not just come from outside CBI, but from within. Then, of course, comes the moment that will leave fans buzzing: Tariq Street, Patrick's return. The trailer hints at a dramatic reunion, showing that the promise made between him and Tommy is about to come into play. Whether Tariq steps in immediately to save Tommy or arrives at a pivotal moment when everything seems lost, his presence signals a turning point in the season. The alliance of Tommy and Tariq is not just a fan-favorite moment, it's a strategic game-changer, setting the stage for a season full of shocking moves, ruthless battles, and unexpected alliances. Every detail teased in the trailer, from whispered plans to sudden showdowns, builds a sense of urgency, making it clear that no character is safe, no territory is secure, and no plan is foolproof. Fans can expect the first episode to deliver edge-of-your-seat suspense, explosive confrontations, and the kind of shocking twists that only the Power universe can provide. By the end of this episode, loyalties will be tested, power will shift, and the streets of Chicago will feel every ounce of Tommy's wrath. The chaos in Power Book 4, Force Season 3. Episode 1 doesn't just come from Tommy's enemies, it comes from the tangled web of loyalties, betrayals, and unexpected alliances that define the streets of Chicago. The trailer hints at Tommy moving fast, strategizing in real time as threats close in from all sides. Miguel's uneasy alliance is a gamble, a ticking time bomb that could explode at any moment. We know Tommy doesn't forgive easily, and the trailer teases several moments where old grudges threaten to flare up, keeping the audience on edge. At the same time, Claudia Flynn's calculated movements suggest she's playing the long game. She isn't just seeking revenge, she's plotting every detail of CBI's downfall, waiting for the precise moment to strike while ensuring Mirkovich and King Kilo are positioned perfectly to maximize their impact. The trailer emphasizes how synchronized and lethal these enemies are, painting a picture of a first episode that is relentless in suspense and tension. Meanwhile, Tommy's allies are sharpening their focus too. Diamond's loyalty is unwavering, and the teaser shows her taking charge in ways that complement Tommy's impulsive style. D-Max is evolving into a tactical powerhouse, ready to carry out missions with precision and proving that Tommy's network of soldiers isn't just surviving, they're thriving under pressure. This balance between allies and enemies creates a constant push and pull that fuels the suspense from start to finish. And then there's Vic, the wild card in Tommy's world. The teaser suggests he's walking a fine line between survival and exposure. Every glance, every hesitation, and every interaction in the trailer hints that his betrayal could come at the most crucial moment, adding another layer of tension to Tommy's already complicated life. Shanti and Yard, too, are quietly moving in the background, their duplicity hinted at in fleeting shots that keep viewers questioning who can truly be trusted. Amid all of this tension, Tariq's return is the season's most electrifying moment. The trailer teases his arrival with a sense of grandeur and urgency, signaling that the alliance between him and Tommy is about to reshape the balance of power in Chicago. Whether Tariq intervenes immediately or waits for the perfect moment to tip the scales, his presence introduces a new dynamic that elevates the suspense and stakes beyond anything fans have seen before. The teaser also makes it clear that the first episode will be relentless. Not just action-packed, but full of intricate plotting, sudden twists, and shocking confrontations. Every conversation, every move, every shadowed corner in the trailer serves as a reminder that in the Power universe, nothing is predictable, and every choice has consequences. As the first episode progresses, Tommy's determination to reclaim control of CBI will be tested at every turn, forcing him to adapt to threats that are smarter, faster, and deadlier than ever. The trailer teases moments of high-octane strategy, carefully planned assaults, and heart-stopping standoffs that keep viewers glued to the screen, fully immersed in the world of power, loyalty, and survival. By the end of this episode, viewers will see how quickly alliances can shift, how fragile control can be, and how ruthless Tommy must become to stay on top. And through it all, the trailer suggests a season filled with intense suspense, thrilling action, and unforgettable character dynamics that promise to leave fans talking long after the credits roll. The trailer for Power Book 4, Force Season 3. Episode 1 doesn't just tease chaos, it shows a chessboard of deadly moves, where every character has something to gain, and every misstep could be fatal. Tommy Egan's return to the streets is more than a comeback. It's a declaration of war. The teaser suggests that from the very first moments, he'll be balancing multiple threats at once, juggling enemies outside CBI and rats within his inner circle. Miguel Garcia's tentative alliance adds tension, as viewers are left wondering if his past hatred will resurface when Tommy least expects it. Claudia Flynn, Merkovich, and King Kilo are all poised to capitalize on any weakness, plotting in silence, letting Tommy make the first move while setting deadly traps. And the teaser's subtle hints about Maria holding a gun in Miguel's place suggest that loyalty in this season is unpredictable, and revenge can come from the most unexpected corners. Amidst all this, Tommy's team must rise to the occasion. Diamond is back, sharp and ruthless, showing that she isn't just a sidekick. She's a strategist and fighter who can hold her own in the brutal streets of Chicago. D-Max is shown in the teaser with a gun in hand, signaling that his transformation into a key player under Tommy's command is complete. The trailer teases moments where Tommy's allies act decisively, carrying out high-stakes raids and showing their commitment to his vision. But the constant threat of betrayal hangs over every scene. Vic, Shanti, and Jard add a layer of tension that keeps viewers questioning the reliability of everyone around Tommy. The teaser subtly reveals their duplicity through fleeting actions and suspicious glances, making it clear that Tommy cannot trust anyone completely, and every move has consequences. And then there's Tariq Street. Patrick, the game changer. The trailer teases his involvement in ways that hint at a dramatic reunion with Tommy, signaling that this alliance could reshape the power dynamics in Chicago. Whether Tariq intervenes at a critical moment or joins forces from the start, his return promises explosive consequences. The teaser builds suspense by showing the streets of Chicago as a battleground, filled with unexpected confrontations, strategic maneuvers, and the looming threat of betrayal at every corner. The first episode is set to deliver a relentless series of high-stakes decisions, risky alliances, and shocking confrontations that make every second feel crucial. From the trailer, it's clear that the underworld of Chicago is more dangerous than ever, with Tommy and Tariq stepping into a war where the line between friend and foe is razor-thin. Fans can expect that by the end of Episode 1, power will have shifted, plans will have been set in motion, and the city will feel the full force of Tommy's return. The trailer teases not just action, but layered storytelling, suspenseful twists, and character moments that keep the audience on edge. With enemies like Claudia, Merkovich, King Kilo, and a cast of unpredictable traitors, the season promises relentless tension, and Tommy's every decision will matter more than ever. And the best part? The trailer hints that Tommy and Tariq's combined force is going to be unstoppable, laying the groundwork for what could be the most thrilling season yet. Every second of the teaser builds anticipation, teasing explosive action, cunning strategies, and shocking surprises that make Episode 1 impossible to predict, ensuring that fans will be glued to the screen from start to finish. As Power Book 4, Force Season 3. Episode 1 unfolds, the stakes couldn't be higher, and the trailer makes it clear that nothing will be straightforward for Tommy Egan. The first episode promises to throw him into a whirlwind of danger, betrayal, and explosive confrontations from the very start. Miguel Garcia's shift from enemy to temporary ally sets the tone for the unpredictability that defines this season, keeping viewers guessing whether trust can ever truly exist in Tommy's world. Claudia Flynn, still recovering from her prison wounds, is more cunning than ever, plotting in the shadows while manipulating Mirkovich and King Kylo into executing her vision of revenge. Every move she makes is calculated, and the teaser hints that her actions will force Tommy and his team to respond immediately, testing their strategic skills and loyalty under extreme pressure. At the same time, King Kilo's return from prison signals a personal vendetta with catastrophic potential, while Mirkovich adds his own deadly brand of calculated chaos. The first episode, as teased, is going to be a storm where every moment counts, and even a single mistake could be fatal. On the other side, Tommy's allies step up in dramatic ways. Diamond's unwavering loyalty and tactical brilliance are on full display, proving she's not just a partner, but a force capable of turning the tide in crucial moments. D-Max, too, is stepping fully into his role, armed, alert, and ready to protect CBI while executing Tommy's orders with precision. Together, Tommy's crew forms a united front, but the shadow of betrayal looms large with Vic, Shanti, and Jard, who continue to play their own dangerous games. The trailer cleverly teases their duplicity without giving it away, keeping fans on edge about who will remain loyal and who will stab Tommy in the back at the worst possible moment. Then comes the game-changing moment teased in the trailer: Tariq Street, Patrick's return. The anticipation of seeing Tommy and Tariq reunite is electrifying, with hints that their combined force will not just defend CBI but begin reclaiming control of Chicago in a way that promises massive explosions, strategy, and street-level dominance. Whether Tariq intervenes immediately or enters at a pivotal moment, the trailer suggests that his presence will escalate the chaos and amplify the stakes, setting the stage for alliances, conflicts, and high-octane action throughout the season. The first episode is primed to be a perfect mix of suspense, strategy, and adrenaline, giving fans everything they could hope for and more. Shocking twists, unpredictable alliances, and an unrelenting look into Tommy's ruthless fight to reclaim his empire. By the end of this episode, viewers will see the first dominoes fall in a chain reaction of power struggles that will dominate the season. The trailer also hints at long-term consequences for each character: friendships tested, loyalties broken, and unexpected betrayals, ensuring that no one is safe. And while Tommy's focus remains on survival and victory, the teaser reminds us that the streets of Chicago are ruthless, and every victory comes at a price. With the addition of Tariq and the strategic maneuvers of Tommy's loyal team, the first episode promises to be an intense roller coaster from start to finish, packed with heart-pounding moments, shocking surprises, and high-stakes confrontations. Fans will be left on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating what happens next, as the foundation is laid for a season full of explosive twists, thrilling battles, and unforgettable character moments. The trailer perfectly sets up the excitement, leaving no doubt that Power Book 4, Force Season 3, is going to deliver a pulse-pounding, action-packed, and suspenseful ride from beginning to end, and that Episode 1 will be the perfect launchpad for an unforgettable final season.